The fourth generation of the midsize pickup truck, the Tacoma receives a complete redesign for the 2024 model year. Updated powertrains, upgraded amenities, and a wider range of trim levels are all included in the this year Tacoma, including the recently released Trailhunter that is designed for traveling adventurers. The new Tacoma introduces a variety of trim options, including the reintroduction of the PreRunner, and has a hefty, Tundra-inspired external appearance and a contemporary interior with plenty of standard tech features. The industrial V6 and lean inline 4 are no longer available. A turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine that is currently available on several Toyota and Lexus models is expected to power the bulk of Tacomas. The engine in the cost-effective SR base grade is mated to an 8-speed automated gearbox and produces a minimal 228 horsepower and 243 pounds-to-foot of torque. There is a lot more power under the hood than the 159 horsepower and 180 pounds-to-foot of the original four-cylinder, but this engine tuning won't light up a dragstrip. The power improvement is significant compared to other trim levels. 270 horsepower and 310 pounds-to-foot of torque are produced by models with a 6-speed manual gearbox that is an option, while 278 horsepower and 317 pounds-to-foot are produced by models with the 8-speed automatic gearbox. The previous V6's power is carried over to the automatic, but torque jumps to 265 pounds-to-foot. The Turbo 4 is a nice upgrade from the outdated engines that powered the previous Tacoma. Hopefully, reducing the number of cylinders will also result in better fuel efficiency than the V6. There's excellent news if you genuinely desire the highest fuel efficiency, or even the fastest Taco on the market. Both are available with the new iForce Max engine. It combines an electric motor built into the 8-speed gearbox with the turbocharged engine, a 1.87 kWh nickel metal hydride battery pack, and other components. That's true, the Tacoma is introducing a hybrid model for the first time ever. The additional electric motor boosts output to an impressive 326 horsepower and 465 pounds-to-foot, making this the most formidable power plant in the midsize truck class. The Lexus RX is available with both powertrains, and the RX Hybrid has a city rating that is around 29% higher than the non-hybrid version. Toyota hasn't yet specified any fuel economy goals. Trucks are also confronted with the difficulties of daily life. They are more than about the power under the hood. The redesigned multi-link rear suspension is among the most significant updates for the 2024 Tacoma. While the SR, SR5 and TRD PreRunner continue to use the leaf springs from the previous Tacoma, all other models have more advanced coils, which should improve ride comfort. Overall, there are significant differences in dampers and tune. While the TRD Pro is equipped with Fox QS3 3-way adjustable internal bypass shocks, the TRD Off-Road, for example, provides the Tacoma with monotube Bilstein shocks with remote reservoirs. The Limited rides on adaptive dampers, while the Trailhunter has an Old Man Emu suspension by ARB. All Tacoma models now have disc brakes, with TRD, Limited, and Trailhunter models gaining bigger front brakes in particular. In addition, larger rear brakes are added when the hybrid powertrain is picked. The Tacoma's interior resembles a condensed version of the Tundra's interior. The touchscreen mounted on top of the center stack is the centerpiece of the design. The majority of models have an 8-inch screen, but the Premium Limited, TRD Pro, and Trailhunter variants have a striking 14-inch screen. In contrast to the current trend of these settings being hidden in touchscreen menus, it's wonderful to note that Toyota has kept the tactile knobs and toggles on the climate control panel. The center stack is built around a huge, chunky shifter and several buttons for the vehicle's systems. Even with work gloves on, pressing and turning these buttons should be simple. The steering wheel appears to have been taken right from the Tundra, and TRD models have a stylish red line at the 12 o'clock position so you can see where the wheels are positioned at a glance. When it comes to TRD models, the TRD Pro's interior is unhinged in the best possible style, unlike the majority of Tacoma models that stick to typical black or gray tones, with the notable exception of the TRD Sport, which includes inside trim panels that are body color. There is plenty of red trim up front, including red leather upholstery, stitching, door panels, and glove box. Just a few sporty elements to distinguish the professionals from the amateurs, nothing too outrageous at first glance. Toyota has fitted the TRD Pro with so-called isodynamic performance seats, which have shock absorbers installed behind the seat to counteract the intense forces at play during extreme off-roading. Toyota claims that the seats allow for simultaneous vertical and lateral seat movement to lessen body movement and stabilize the head and neck to maintain alignment with the spine. In our opinion, this is a huge over-engineering, but we are anxious to test them out on the trail. Despite the fact that Toyota is emphasizing the pickup's off-road capabilities with this generation, the truck must also be practical for daily use. Consequently, the new Tacoma is equipped with a ton of technological and security measures. The same user interface that debuted on the Tundra comes pre-installed on the previously mentioned touchscreen, and we believe it to be much more user-friendly than the Tacoma's system now in use. As an option on higher levels, a wireless Qi charging station is also available. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay come as standard. The list of options also includes head-up displays, cooled seats, and a 10-speaker JBL music system with a detachable center speaker. The Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 package of innovative driving assistance is standard equipment on all Tacomas. Consequently, all models starting with the SR will offer adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with automatic emergency automatic braking, road sign recognition, lane departure alert, and lane centering assistance. The proactive driving assist feature is new to DSS and slows down the adaptive cruise control speed in preparation for turns. A steering assist system has been added to the DSS to help you steer when the lane departure warning detects you drifting into another lane or off the road. Motorcycle identification has also been added to the front collision system to help prevent accidents. Based on the SR5 and TRD PreRunner trims with the two-seat arrangement, the 2024 Tacoma's maximum towing capacity is 6,500 pounds, just slightly less than the 6,800-pound limit of the present Tacoma. The hybrid has a 6,000-pound towing capacity. The current maximum cargo capacity for the 2024 Tacoma rises from 1,685 pounds to 1,709 pounds. Despite the fact that both numbers may seem modest, the former is based on the current 4-cylinder extended cab, and the latter is based on the new hybrid powertrain. In other words, the best payload figure for the old Tacoma is based on the most practical arrangement, whereas the higher figure for the new Tacoma is based on a heavier and more loaded design. We anticipate that more affordable models of the new Tacoma may have payload ratings that are much greater. There are 3 different Tacoma models for 2024, single cab with a 6-foot bed, crew cab with a 5-foot bed, and crew cab with a 6-foot bed. Because the bed sidewalls are higher, the automaker claims that bed volume has increased by 7%. The aluminum tailgate's power open and close functionality is one cool addition worth mentioning. You can even open the tailboard by gently lifting it about an inch, the rest is done by the power mechanism. There are numerous trim levels, bed sizes, cab configurations, power plant options, transmissions, and other options for the 2024 Toyota Tacoma. Our separate article lists all of the Tacoma's configurations to help you make sense of everything that is offered. As the new base model into the TRD lineup, the PreRunner label is back for the new Tacoma. The rear-wheel drive, electronically locked rear differential TRD PreRunner is exclusively offered in the extra cab, single cab, body variant. For some light off-roading, it also has all-terrain tires. The new Trailhunter, which is geared towards overlanding, is at the very top of the Tacoma line. It only comes in the double cab, crew cab, configuration, along with the majority of higher-spec Tacomas, and it comes standard with a hybrid drivetrain and 4WD. It has 33-inch Goodyear Territory RT tires and is equipped with ARB's Old Man Emu forged monotube shocks with remote reservoirs. Practically every option is available with the Trailhunter, with a steel rear bumper, tow hooks, snorkel air intake, and bronze wheels being some of the standout features. There is an internal compressor for simple tire reinflation even after a strenuous day of rock crawling.